So the question is, why was the killer here? 014 clues. Let's do this thing so we can... Ooh, what the hell's this? Okay, so that's residue of whatever this guy was doing here. What was the killer doing? Leaving, fighting, searching, purposeful? I don't know yet. Random. We'll come back to that. I'm not going to even dare to guess. Alright, so then over here... Oh, we got something. It's usually the engaged people who are nervous about meeting the parents of their intended, but I was looking forward to it, and Ronan's parents were nervous, stumbling all over themselves to make a good impression. Ronan's dad was all thumbs and really quiet, like he was repressing his own crude nature. It was sweet, though, and Lillian was a rough gem. Such a good heart. I hope they understand how much I adore them. Okay, so anything over here? Can I F and maybe... Ooh, we got... That's down below. Alright, what is this? Kids' psychological drawings. What? Does the tenant work with children? These appear to be psychological sketches. Can't go through here, but I can go through here, yeah? Alright, bathroom. Oh, we got our last one! Cool. View the story. Collected a series of mysterious vestige artifacts. Flashback.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole.
That's what I
But
see.
me, I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty.
What?
That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs.
What?
By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
Oh no, you made the right choice, dude. Water ghosts? That's some amnesia shit right there. Get out. Also, that person in the boiler, that is some real-life stuff that has happened. Here in LA, a girl was found in the water tank of a hotel. And if you look that up, go look up the footage on the internet of the last sighting of her is in the elevator on the elevator camera. It is so effing creepy. Look up, like, girl, water tower, LA murder, maybe? Guys, super spoopy. My confrontation with the killer led to a vicious fight. So that's a me thing. Ooh, what is this over here? All right. What was the girl doing? Oh, no. How do I even... All right, well, I can't figure that out yet. So that's the missing girl. Did she actually live here? Or was she squatting? Interesting, this place. Why did she have that just hanging up over her bed? Who was this kid? Any of this stuff I can look at? No. Band the band at that place you love. Doors open at 9 p.m. with special guests Johnny's All Night Machine and Bitcore Metronome. Grand Canyon, stay positive. Something is missing. Something was here. A photo of what, though? Nothing else in this room, huh? Am I just gonna have to make wild guesses? I'm not finding very many clues. Not at all. Alright, out we go. I see 9 over here. My last fight. I got tossed around pretty bad. That guy was strong. This is where I got flung out the window, huh? Okay, so... Shattered. The window the killer threw me out of. Just walk through here. I like how I sometimes forget that I can just walk through things. Anything this way, that way. We got whatever this is.
I don't know how this will end. The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
What? Whoa, what? Joy's safety is the main concern of her mother. So I assume the little girl's name is Joy. Or I guess preteen. Examine details. This is the same Cassandra Foster who occasionally worked with the Salem PD as a psychic consultant. Oh. One of the missing tenants, Cassandra Foster, worked with the police as a... Okay, gotcha. So, do you think her daughter also has psychic powers? Which is why the killer was after her? Okay, I'm willing to go down that rabbit hole, maybe.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive. Man, we gotta find these tenants.
All right.
If they're still alive.
So that's 8 and 9. And 6. So where's the rest? Over here? Well, this is the exit outside. What? So where's the rest of the clues? Or have they not put them down already? So I guess the assumption 5 of 14 clues. What the shit am I missing? Can't go that way. This way takes me into here. There's no clues of any real value here. The record, nope. This, what is that? This dream catcher? What am I missing? Come on, brain, help me out here. Go back through here. All right, let's take a guess about nothing in the trash can. Just those papers over there. All right, let's. Oh boy. All right. Let's see what we got. So. It's a 2-word phrase. What was the killer doing? Random fighting. No. Random purposeful doesn't matter. Random leaving, random searching. That could be it. But I don't think... If I had to guess, I would say maybe purposeful searching? Let's try that. Purposeful? Oh, it is going to let me just... Purposeful leaving? No, purposeful searching. Nailed it. Cool. So the bell killer was looking for something or someone. What was he searching for? My assumption is the girl. right? So that means she must be... Oh, that's the wrong way. Where was she? Over here? Whoop. So you... What were you doing? You were frightened, clearly. Fighting, hiding, interfering, not at all. Calm, I would definitely not say that. Hiding, yes. Frightened, yes. Not ignoring, not confident. Watching? So maybe... Alright, can we do hiding? Alright, hiding. Frightened. Watching. Awesome. There we go. There was a witness to my fight with the killer. What did she see? So she watched it all go down? Interesting. So I'm at 7 of 14 clues? What the hell am I missing right now? Let's keep looking, I guess. Go around. There's a book right here. Clothes. So my initial theory about her being a squatter is totally wrong. She lived here with her mom. But then the question is, why is everything in boxes? Or unboxes? I don't... It's like they're either moving in or moving out, or they've been here for a while and just never unboxed. So then the question becomes, why? Books? Things like of that nature? Did mom sleep on the couch? Anything over here? What is this? Nothing. Can I look at this? So that's mom and her. What am I missing? I'm starting to get the impression that there are so little clues here that perhaps I'm not intended to find all the clues right now, and that maybe by finding the answer, because it doesn't say that the case is solved, right? It just says find the answer, so maybe this is question 1 of 2, and I just need to do this, and then the other 7 will unlock, maybe? So the question is, why was the killer here? Searching. Some stuff I don't know yet. Review. Signs of a struggle. Damaged wall. Shattered window. Missing persons request. Well, definitely searching. Yes. Obviously. And then I guess this is it. Hiding witness. These are the only 2 things I can think of.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
Damn! Why is he so strong? Holy shit.
So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
So it is 2 parts. Alright. Some investigations include multiple questions requiring multiple answers. Good to know for the future. Alright, 8 of 14 clues. I was really worried there that I goofed, but I guess I understand now. So now I need to find all new evidence in order to figure out where did she go. Okay, so she went out this window, which is why it's open. Oh, I don't want to exit. Alright, so I need to find evidence of where she went before I even leave. So does new evidence open up now? Where did she go? So that's where I went. Maybe pictures will tell me? Nope. Possessing this guy won't tell me anything on this. Oh, here we go. Obscured? That looks like the witness, but what else important is in these pictures? So I assume I want to possess him and influence him to move his hand. What the hell? What the okay, what do I do? Oh, probably go... No, that's the sketches. Obscured photos. I'd like him to move his damn hand.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
What is that, a priest? Photos of the witness collected as evidence. Can I find info of where she went? I think so. Let's leave this guy. And then we will go like this. Oh, they even give you bell noises in the background. Yeah, so that's a priest. So she clearly went to a church of some sort, right? Oh, so you can receive psychic flashes from certain objects by pinpointing sounds denoting the strongest psychic energy. Oh, well, that's super easy. It's clearly the priest that's making the sounds. The question is, should I click any of these other ones? You know what? No, let's just go to the priest. A photo of a young girl and a priest in front of a local church. Gotcha.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
bit?
of course, dear. The church is always your to help.
So she's at the church. Conclude investigation. That's only 11 to 14. Oh, come on. I mean, there's no more evidence anywhere here? Gotta be something, right? Gotta be. I think oh, wait, hold on. Spiritual. A book about ghosts in different realms. Curious. Okay, so that's interesting. That is one of the ones we could get. Two more. One, I'm not going to solve this till I get every clue. I'm getting everything, guys. Guitar. Magic guitar. Candles. Box. Closet full of clothes. Nope. I ain't concluding. I ain't going to conclude. I still wish that I knew where that photograph was. Creepy, creepy skull. Come on, come on. Ooh, that's just a light. We try F again and maybe that will... I like how I have the firm belief that that's going to help me. It is not at all once. Alright, where the hell am I going? What am I even looking for? Nothing there. Do you think I can try this again?
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
Alright, so he offered nothing new. And that's going to offer nothing new. I just need one, at least one more clue, right? Anything over here? Oh! Packing or unpacking? Oh, that's the theory I had when we started this. I couldn't figure out which they were doing. Guess that's a big question as well. So I feel like they were unpacking. They were just moving in, maybe? Oh, man. See, the one thing that I thought the entire time is the thing that it all turned out to be. So that is not too shabby. The question is, at 13 of 14, do I need to find one more and then conclude my investigation, or am I good? I think that's the question. What is something so obvious that I must have overlooked it? Have I even looked at my gun? Oh my god, is it my gun? I think I passed it like... oh my god! The one thing that I should have been looking for the entire time, I had two guns and couldn't take this guy down? Jeez. Now we can conclude.
Out the window. Gunned me down in the street, and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
All right, off to the church we go then. Awesome. That completionist bonus, though. I need to find that girl, the witness, and see what she knows. All right, out we go.
I know it won't kill me, but I still hate heights.
Jump in! Oh, really? It just gave me sort of a glide down to the bottom. It would have been amazing if he had fallen through the earth. I'm not telling you how to make your game, but imagine a falling through the earth minigame. Alright, so, the witness is my only lead. I need to find her. That church is my best bet. Start investigation. Ooh, what is this? My life? Oh my god.
The day everything died for me.
Thinking about it is so surreal. I instantly have an out-of-body experience every time, seeing myself at that moment after she tried to break up an argument between two men on the street, two strangers to her, one of which would stab her for no reason at all. She died for trying to help, and the asshole got away. If I'd arrived to meet her just 1 minute earlier, my life would have been different, better, and she wouldn't have been gone. I always wondered how she died. I thought it might have been connected to this guy, but perhaps not. And it happened right here? No, it has to be. This is all too much of a coincidence for not to be connected in some way, right? Okay, let's see what this is. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fellow seems to be completely hostile towards Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him. Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was. There was no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. Let's go over here really quick to the old creepy shack. Hello, creep shack. Anything in there? Nope, just creepy stuff. Oh, what? Can I get through here? No. Just in the trash. Like Oscar the Grouch. I live in a trash can.
Face it, Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rough around the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable of.
Cops wonder if Baxter hated Ronan enough to kill him. I don't know if that's what happened. I feel like he is a massive red herring. Ooh, can I go in here? Nope, because the door isn't open yet. Gotcha. Sometimes I forget. So this is one of the old fishing village portion of Salem. Yeah, we definitely are. Oh, look at that guy up there. I made me a boat, I did. I'm just waiting for demons to pop out like, hello! We're going to eat your face now. Calm it down, demons. The hell? What was it? The old bum camp. Guess there's nothing here but a chair. Man, that would have been cool if there was a secret back here. Nope, can't get through there, so we're going this way. There's stuff down in there. I guess those are... Uh-oh, hide. Yeah. Are there demons here? Are there going to be demons here? Holy moly. What the hell was that? Cool.
Each secret treasure is observed more than darkness knows.
Oh, could I have collected the stuff from the... Oh. She had so much potential. This is a terrible shock, especially now. She had been accepted to Smith College and was all prepared for the move. Interesting. So, let me reiterate. The stuff that I unveiled on the wall in that one apartment, did I never collect that? Guys? I'm gonna be real salty if I never collected that. Uh-oh. Look how many hiding spots there are. Oh, shut up. Let's possess this woman.
I wish ghosts were real and we could just talk to them.
Uh-huh. Well, if you want to chat, we can do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, multiple no's. So many hides. Oh, this sucks. I can already tell what's about to happen. So let's go this way. We'll R, we'll R, we'll R, and we'll R right here. I didn't even have a chance to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. He can sense my disapproval. But I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. That's a life lesson right there. Ooh, reveal. Hello? What have we up here? The hell? Need 15 more to uncover a story. Oh my god. Alright. Can I go anywhere else with this? Or is this just like pretty excellent hiding spot for later on? A ship crashed here. Did Jaws get it? There better not be ghost sharks out there. I swear to God. I swear to God, there's ghost sharks. I'm done. I'm done. Can I go in this little... No. Oh, remove? Mwop. Well, hello. Come on. There we go. 14. I'm learning all sorts of things about my powers. Interesting. What else can I just remove? Do I have to walk up to everything now and just touch it like, yeah, can you get out of here? Thanks. People don't even want me in their ghost houses. That's just rude. Alright, can we make this appear? Cool. I'm afraid if I go down there, demon's about to pop out, so I'm going to explore the outside still. Look, I'm not a fan of demons, guys. Ooh, more creepy widows? Excuse me, creepy widows. So I can R hide here, and then can I pop up over there? Is there a place to... doesn't appear to be. I mean, there clearly is. I wish. I wish. Alright, looks like demon's about to come out. Lady, what's the matter? Are you actually a demon? Oh, shit, she needs help.
Where am I? This isn't right. I don't even know how I got here. I just want to go home.
Ma'am?
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but it looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Everyone said I wasn't, but I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Neither do I, which is, yeah,
you remember?
help?
It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahansit.
All right.
Let's start. Let me see what I can do.
Monahansit. Doesn't look like she remembers much. I wonder what the name Monahansit refers to. Yeah, all right. Well, I've been looking at this over here, so... Witness only saw the suspect's face briefly. Much the face obscured, but suspect appeared to be white male with blue eyes. Interesting. I'll have to keep a lookout from now on. Ooh, what is this? Survivors of the Monahanset steamer wreck. Oh! Looks like all men. Can I mess with this at all? Can I go under the boardwalk? No. So what is this?
Huh. Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Okay, so we have the beachside memorial. It looks like there was some kind of loving tribute left here. I wonder if it has anything to do with the girl. Alright. Is this the boat? Can I even get up on there? Can I get up on the boat? Can I go in the water? No. Ghosts, not a fan of water. Good to know. Well, I do have the feeling at some point I'm going to need to super duper hide through this entire damn thing. Alright. Anything up here? I'd be lying if I said I didn't hope that cigarette was some sort of collect all of his smokes achievement. Look, the man's an addict. Even when he flings it away, it pops back in his mouth. That's a life lesson. Even when you're dead, cigarettes won't leave you alone, kids. Smoke and dust. Whoop. Alright, let's get out of here. Hot dogs! Get your hot dogs! Salem has seen better days, let me tell you. Anything in the trash? Anything behind the trash? Nope. So what is over here that it tried to keep me out of? Seems like nothing. Ah, but up there, there's something. Okay, so if I go here, can I... How do I get up to there? How does one achieve uppitude as a ghost? Do you see that over there? How do I get up there? How do I get up to you? R? Interesting. That might make me go crazy. Can I just keep spamming R in the hopes that eventually it'll send me up there? No. All right, back down we go. I assume it's going to be this way over here. So we'll... Oh, wait, hold on. What's this?
This is her obituary. She died when a rowboat capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing in a rowboat?
So she would be from 1907, it said? Huh. A few more clues. So these candles, a bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. Well, it seems like people cared that you were dead, right? That's good. It's better than them not caring that you had died. So this is not the boat then, right here. So what I'm looking for is... something else. Something over here, maybe? Well, there's something right there. There's the church. I don't necessarily want to go in the church. And there's stuff there. Alright, let's go here. Pirate history plaque? This spot overlooks the favored launching point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolutionary War. Salem was the primary harbor for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navy ships as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighboring port of Boston Harbor. Well, look at that. You learn a history lesson every day. It also makes my earlier going RRR kind of ironic. All right. Turns out you can fall even if you're a dumb ghost. Okay, now we're good. So this should be the last clue. Whatever it is. Someone taking a selfie? Oh, review my life.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
Interesting. That was from the opening. It's hard to put into words the happiness Julia brought into my life. So if that's not part of the story of this girl, then this isn't either. The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. She loved you, dude. She loved you, and you gotta get back to her, man. But how are we gonna do that if we can't catch this killer, let alone help this poor girl? Do you think I can get rid of some of this? Like, R yourself into non-existence. I would assume that this boat has something to do with it, but it just doesn't. So there's something else over here that I'm clearly missing. Maybe the actual rowboat itself? Of course it is! The most obvious clue.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all. Huh. Hero to us all. Looks like more than one person owes her their lives.
So it looks like the story here is she gave her life to save everyone else? Is that what we're supposed to get out of this? Alright. So the answer is, how did the lady on the beach die? She gave her life to save other people, I guess. And I have various candles, bouquet of flowers, beachside memorial. These are all things. So let's just click on them really quick. A bunch of candles were left here over the years. Most of them look like prayer candles. One of the most relevant clues back. There are 3 things on how she died. Okay, so framed picture. Here are the survivors of the wreck. Newspaper obituary. Well, this has to count, right? It should say how she died in it. Yes? Relevant. Good. Okay. Then, looks like there was some kind of loving tribute left here. I wonder if this has anything to do with the girl. I mean, that has nothing to do with how she died. This does, though. Yes. Okay. So, that's how she died. Various candles. That's just prayer candles, so it has to be this then, right? Gotcha.
When the mono handset went down, she wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the mono handset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah, she gonna spirit away? Meow. Awesome. Very, very cool. All right, well, looks like we are headed to the church.
UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future where everyone talks like they're from the future. UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get everyone talks like they're from the future. Hello there, old spore. Me, just got the number one out of the land. The bee's knees, the tip-top shape, I'm swell shape, and I can make a fortune for 5 as 4 moves. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future. Everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! UFO Commander, we are the future. We're gonna take you to the future. Then we're gonna get to the future. Everyone talks like they're from. Shut the balls up! Give me that! No! No! No!